think we're all right. I think we're okay. We're going to do, I'm going to wait for everybody to come in so we can get this thing assembled. I might need a screwdriver. Looks like I might need a screwdriver. Will I need a screwdriver? Phillips head. I'll be right back. I can get out of here. Ouch. Phillips head. Okie dokie. Hold on, smoky pokies. Yeah. Oh, the sunlight. Oh, go away, sunlight. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up? Birds? Chill. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, morning, morning. Oh, what's up, guys? Yep. Hey, Sky Fox. Hey, Val. Hey, Purple. Hey, Needlebug. Hey, Maine. Whew. We're going to do I got my phone up here capturing for a video, and I also got this stream thing here. So I'm going to attempt to basically put together a RolaFrame, which I had to run downstairs and get a Phillips head screwdriver. It looks like I may need that. So, picked this up on Friday from a stitching shop, and they assured me it was really easy to put together. So I got the standing frame. Ooh. Oh no, I think part of it broke off. I may have dropped it. Oh no. Nothing I can't drill a hole into. Oh no. Let's make sure I didn't drop it. I don't think I dropped it though. Oh well. We'll figure it out. A little wood glue and another little tiny screw. That can be fixed. Where is the camera? I'll show it to you here. So just a little piece. No big deal. No big deal. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm trying to think if I threw this thing around or hit anybody with it. I don't think I did. No worries. Ooh, wow, look at that. Can you guys see that? I don't feel like I'm showing it very well. I can turn down the exposure on this above camera. Hold on a second. Good morning, M Stuff. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Cars. Let me turn down the exposure on this so it's a little easier to see. I hope. Not quite so pow in your face. Finally got the desk turned around and set up in this room, and I just need to get everything all squared away. But good morning, everybody. All right. Ooh, directions. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We'll look at those in a minute here. Floor stand parts list. Assembly diagram. Perfect, 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 perfect. There we go. I mean, the wood is really nice. I mean, it's definitely been sanded to a very, very nice feel. I mean, there's no sharp edges. Everything is rounded. It's really pretty. All my screws and such. So what did I specifically get? Where's the thing? It is RolaFrame 28-inch floor stand. Hot diggity dog diggity. I also got 12-inch end-bar set, as well as the 18-inch roller set. So we're gonna see if I can actually get this together. That's the question. But I switched my desk around completely. That's what I was doing most of the day yesterday. That's why I didn't end up streaming last night, because I spent a lot more time doing this than I thought I would. But I switched everything around backwards so that I have the wall to my back now. I'm going to readjust all my patterns behind me and totally set up like this. This is actually far better set up for like recording videos and such. I just got to figure out how I want to do it exactly. All right, so the Splinter Shop, maker of RolaFrame. All right, so whew, I may not talk to you guys for a little bit because I'm going to be trying to figure this out. It looks pretty easy. It looks so easy even I could do it. Still might end up calling my husband. I used to be really good at this kind of thing, and then, yeah, then I'm not. As I've gotten older, I'm just not nearly as good at it as I used to be. But there's that, and that goes there-ish. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so that goes. Can you guys see? I'm gonna move this down. It's gonna take a little finagling. So you can adjust the different things. So this is the, let's see, this is the horizontal. This is the horizontal stand that goes like up, and then you've got your vertical bars here that I guess control how wide your project is, I think. Hey Jesse, good afternoon. So I'm going to start with, let's go middle part. Only fits in just a little bit, but it fits nicely. I reckon I'm going to need screws for this part. It shows you how to do everything. So we'll see how well that works for me. Oh, nice. I thought I needed a screwdriver. Nope, I got a wing nut and I got a wing nut tightening tool. This is like true woodworking right here. I love it. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Hope you guys all you Americans had a safe 4th of July. Mine was noisy. Lots of fireworks going off everywhere. There we go. All right. Get this out of the way. So, let's see. How do they want me to do it? So the screw part, screw fart. The screw part fits in here. So, okay, so I've got, and then we've got all these adjustable parts right through here. Oops, all these adjustable parts right through here. So I'm just going to take it and do this part. Did I need the, where did I put the, see, I've already lost things. Did I drop a thing? I must have dropped a thing. Oh, there's a thing. Oi. Adventures with me. So this part, they want you to put that part in front of that part so you don't tighten it down too much on the wood. And then put that part through there. And then, is that how it goes? Because it's really not, there's not much space on the other side. Oh, did I do this wrong? Am I using the wrong size screws? You're going to totally and 100% find out that I am terrible at putting things together. Ah, there are longer screws. Oh my gosh. Hey, Ari. You got a quantum in the mail? What's a quantum? Hey, Ozzy loves hockey. What kind of hockey do you love, Ozzy? Ari lady, the instructions really aren't bad. Just I'm not good at them. Ari says, I heard some loud fireworks. The actual city show was quieter than these fireworks. I'm hearing impaired for me, so I could hear the pops of those fireworks is really saying something. Wow. Hey Val, we had a better display with all the private fireworks going off last night than we've had in years with town sponsored display. Nice. Go to end with 2 holes? Not the Blues. No, which team do you love? I love all teams for the most part, except for a couple. Let's see if you name one. Go to the end with 2 holes. This, is that what we're talking about? Let's see. All right, so let me make sure that I do this right. So it goes this way. It goes that way. And then I'm just going to, go to the end with 2 holes. 2 holes. Ah, go that all the way to that end. And then put it through. And then I can feel on the other side, I can tighten with the wing nut here. There we go. All right. All right. Now we're cooking with Crisco here. All right. Put that in there. That in there. You can feel on the other side. Here we go. Better for me. Oh my goodness, guys. Seriously, you're going to see such a terrible assembly. Where'd it go? It hit my foot. There it is. I can pick it up with my toes. There we go. Oy. So when I went to the stitching shop yesterday, I picked up some additional things. Not just floss, I actually grabbed some more projects. Of course I did. Of course I did. It's a quantum scroll frame from Almanac. Oh, see, Chicago. See, now I lived outside of Chicago when I was a kid. I just really don't like the Blackhawks. Hey, Sophie, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Stop and get a little container of some kind for the screws and stuff, like a Tupperware container. Yeah, that would be really smart, wouldn't it? I have a bag. Just put everything in a bag. Or just take all this out of the way and put it way over here. Okay, so I got that one done. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one since I'm so magically adept at putting in these at this point. All right, so here, get this out of the way. There we go. Hey, Koozie. I am, cause I am doing, I'm assembling a RolaFrame. And so we are, I picked this up yesterday or a couple days ago from a stitching shop. And I waited till this stream to put it together because I figured it would be grand comedy I figure I could entertain you guys. And if you think that you struggle with something, you haven't seen me put together anything yet. Although I'm not doing half bad right now. I've never used a frame. Never used a frame. I've only used hoops. Occasional dalliance with Q-snaps. But other than that, this will be the first time I've actually used a frame. And the hope of it is that I can put some of my really big projects on it, and it'll help me with my neck and my back and my wrist, really, so I don't have to hold stuff. But when I saw it demonstrated at a stitching shop, I was sort of sold. It looked really, really cool. All right. All right, now let's put this, where's the instructions? Here we go. Let's put the stand part down on it. The stand part down on it? Ooh, this looks complicated. Oh, now I see, now I see. Okay. So, got that part. Got this part. Got this part. Got this part. Why does it look so different? I'm confused. Doesn't take much to confuse me. Oh, cool, Skyfox. Ari says, I think all the headaches and effort now will pay off in spades with stitching progress. Likely. If you could hold the picture closer, maybe one of us can help. Oh, So, it looks like this will go over here, and this will go over here, and this are the floor pieces. This is the floor piece. Let this hang off the edge here a little bit. Oh. Assemblages. Oh, did I put that on wrong? That way. Did I put them on wrong? I put them on wrong. I put them on wrong. See? This is why I don't buy IKEA. I have to switch these. I mean, I guess I could flip it over, but that doesn't actually work that way. Okay, children, let's do that. See? I'm telling you. It's so easy. I would never be picked to demonstrate how easy it is to assemble a project. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. So, hey, good morning, Jackie. Welcome to your IKEA tutorial, where your host Jules will be showing you how to build a... I can't say it. So you have two long pieces that will be the vertical, and it looks like there's a hook piece attaching them, sort of. So what I did was I did this, I set this up wrong, because I have the, where is it? This part, this should be facing the other direction. So I just put the wrong long pieces in the wrong spot. They should have, well, I didn't take any kind of class in this. It should be just, not that you have to take a class, it should be common sense. Sometimes I can do it well. I find that, like, the more, if I assemble furniture for a bit, like, I actually can do it better. All right, I'm going to keep these like this. I move this down here. Put those in there. And just grab this one wing nut that's here. And secure that. And then, did I do that part right again? Yeah. Ha! Ha! And that there-ish. Oy. Ariel will always legit try and pronounce the gibberish. You know, the thing is, it's not gibberish. It's, I'm sure we have some people that, there's always people that come into the stream that basically would absolutely 100%. Well, okay, yeah, I'm pretending that's a real word. I'm also really gullible at times. In case you guys couldn't tell. Pretty gullible. Alright. How not to assemble a RolaFrame 101. Alright. That's tightened, that's tightened. And I dropped, of course I dropped the wing nut. So for that I will be getting up. Oh man. Let's go burger. Oh. All right. Oh. You can assemble it yourself, they said. It'd be easy, they said. It takes 5 minutes, they said. Of course, I'm streaming, so I'm talking while I'm doing it. All right. I'm not going to worry about tightening these up too much right now. All right, floor stands. Floor stands. Let's see. Let's go here-ish. I'm going to put it in. Let's see. If it's standing up, it looks like we want that one. Oh wait, if it's standing up, turn it. What the heck am I doing? All right, if I have it up, it goes this way. It goes this way. They want this one to be attached. Hey, Aaron. They lied. No, they just assumed that I would have the technical skills that most people have that I just simply don't. A piece of my brain is missing. Thanks, Sophie. Thank you for the faith in me actually getting this properly put together. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, it's coming together. I mean, it's just probably well, I could probably put a lot smaller screw in that. Doesn't really tell you. Oh yeah, it does. 4 1 1/4 10 by 24 screws. So the smaller ones go in this spot. This is actually a very simplistic and concise drawing. You're just dealing with somebody who doesn't do this well. All right, here we go. It's like Chevy Chase. Family IKEA assembly. That would be a funny movie. Have family vacation. It's not family IKEA trip. Husband watched Doctor Sleep. I got to watch a little bit of it as he was working on it, or as he was watching it. Okay, make sure I do that properly. I'd say I'm getting the hang of it, but I know I'm going to jinx myself if I say that. At least I got, you know, the basic frame is put together-ish. Ari says, technical drawings are difficult, I think. Manufacturers want them as concise as possible, saving paper. We want lots of details. I really could have, I mean, there's so many videos that are out there right now. I could have totally just gone to a video, but if I go to a video, then, well, I guess I could have watched the video before I started the stream, but I feel like if I watch the video, it's almost like I'm cheating because it should show you guys how difficult or not difficult it is. And so, you know, you guys have to, you know, see how it goes ish. All right. So the base frame is basically done. Let me put it down here. You can see it. So the base frame is basically done. So now it's just a matter of figuring out how to put in all the little attachy parts. So we'll take the one, there's two of them. One's a bit broken, and it probably will inhibit me getting this put on correctly. Goes like that. Can you guys see? Oh, sorry, I just did that whole thing. So it goes like that. So a little wood glue and a screw will figure that out. No problem. So yeah, so no worries. Just a little imperfection, probably with the wood more than anything else. But this is beautiful wood. It's super lightweight, but it's handcrafted so gorgeously. You can see why it takes him so long to get these things done. All right, so this goes on this side, and it goes out like this. That's the tightening tool. And then one of these goes like so, there. So let's put one of these in like so. Like so, like so, like so. Arrow says, this has got to be easier than surgery, and you don't have to use any magnifiers, and I know you love puzzles. You got this. Thank you. Hey, Mindy. Yeah, well, surgery, I have to tell you, the first time I did a cat spay, it took me 2.5 hours. Yeah, so in the beginning, I got all these wires between me and you guys. But, so in the beginning, it is difficult. But then, yeah, you figure it out. You figure it out as time goes by. So yeah, so technically this might take 2.5. No, this won't take 2.5 hours. But 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's make it even. Put one in on this side. Is my camera? Oh, my camera is also documenting all this. I have an overhead view that's actually, I hope, better than even better than the Twitch setup. That I'm gonna later today put everything together in a, hey, look how easy it was to assemble the RolaFrame, and everybody can laugh. Whoa, hello, Light. Why do you do that? Why do you do that, Light? You seem so sad. You're like the Light from Toy Story. Not Toy Story. What's the Light from Pixar? That's it. There we go. Nope, longer screw needed. It needs to have a special, it's so easy, even Jules can do it. I hope I show everybody how easy it is to, anybody can stream, or if you guys can see how hard it is for me to sometimes get things done, and you think, well, I couldn't do that. Yeah, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, there's that, and there's that, and there's that, and there's that. All right, let's take, I think this is a longer one. Is that a longer one? Yes, it's a longer one. Whoops. Making noise. All right. Oh, there's an extra washer there. Wait, I think I'm using the wrong one because of the extra washer. Am I supposed to use the one with the extra washer? No, not there. I'm not. There's like two washers. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Two different kinds of washers. So put that back on. Okay. This one, I might have used, actually, inappropriately used one of the other washers. It's not like you can't find more washers, though. I can totally do that. Of course, I could edit this all together, and it's like a quick 5-minute video, and I look super smooth. I could do that and then release the blooper version. All right, so I got that part and that part done. So we have floor stand. Oh, it's gonna be so perfect for this desk. Perfect. All right. Let's see. How do I do this now that you guys can see this? I'm not sure. But let me figure this out. You go back up here. All right. So these face the outside, and there's close up. Is there? Is that a close up? Yeah, it's close up. Okay, so these go in. You can see there's these little holders, 2 holes up here. 2 holes up there. And so now I just have to somehow put the screws in here. Easy. So simple. I don't know why anybody can't do this. Oh, jeez. All right, so definitely these are longer. These are the longer screws. I'm just gonna try and get this together. I'm not gonna be trying to, like, you know, who has a really great tutorial, guys. I want to say, oh man, what's her name? Michelle has one, right? Bendy Stitches? I'm sure she has like an absolutely amazing, beautiful one. Because she's got her stuff together. I, on the other hand, do not. Wait till you guys see what I got, though, from a stitching shop. The other projects that I got. They're small projects, I swear. And again, they're going to be for work, but it's something that I haven't done yet. And you guys are going to be like, oh my God, you have to show this when you do it. Because it's so weird. Pam. Hey, Pam. Pam says, you're struggling with the stand. I'm struggling stitching a free download that is poor print quality. Restitching a portion times 3. Oh, dude. I get you. All right, here we go. Let me catch up here with chat here. Sophie says, that's what tutorials thing is crazy. Next, you'll be following somebody on YouTube so you know what you're doing and get tips. You may end up in a Twitch stream one day. Yeah, right? Everybody's saying hi. Hey, Constance. Good morning. Ari says, reminds me of the old Geico commercial. So easy a caveman can do it. I'm pretty sure a caveman could do this. When they wanted a break from the Geico Gecko. Yep, totally. Ari says I could always take it apart, put it back together in an official how-to video. I could, but that's just so not me. That's so not me. Ari says this is where Twitch streaming gets you. Trying to keep it in view for us, and it might be easier if she could set it up right. Yeah, I mean, I could. I probably would have had this done. I know I would have had this done already. Sky Fox, I had to make an order from a stitching shop Friday for Krennic and DMC 384. You just could not find it anywhere else. That's awesome. So one of the things when I was there and I was talking with Christine was she was talking to me about how, oh, neat. Can you guys see that? Now this can go back and forth, and then you put in your adjustable screw. I think, is this the one that has to be pretty? I don't know. I'm just gonna put it together. And then if I have to change screws out later, I will. Oh, there's a better. That should have been the shorter screw. It's okay, I can change it. And she said that right now that delay times on, you guys can't even see me through all this stuff. Delay times on everything is ridiculous. She said it's really nuts. Like they're getting an order of DMC in here really soon. They are yes. At least I got this part right. There it is. She's like, you know, where stuff used to take a week, now it takes 4. Where stuff used to take 3 weeks, it's now taking 8. Everybody across the board is having problem both with production as well as with shipping because everything is just slow. And the thing that she says is that she wished people would understand that because so many people are, not so many, but there are some people who are just really impatient and they're difficult to deal with. But she said that the people that I send, because you guys do say that I send you, which is awesome, just because that way she knows where her business is coming from. But she does say that my people are super nice, and so which I appreciate because it is so hard. To me, it would be so hard to run a business like that. There's so many. It's almost like an auto parts store, but it's also like you're also trying to assemble your own car at the same time. So there's so many things to be thinking about. Okay. Yeah, I almost got this whole thing together. Woohoo! Except for this part, which I don't think this part's not even gonna. Well, it might not. It will matter actually when I go to put the stuff in. Is it on the other side? I don't know. Where are my screws? So I got a short screw and a long screw. I think the short screw here. All right. Almost there, at least with the stand. And then I definitely put screws in the wrong spot. So I'll go back and fix that. This really wouldn't be that difficult if I was just trying to work on it on my own. I just probably needed a bit more caffeine before I got started today. Caffeine. Well, that's why. Good dope. Where's the... That's why a washer should be there. Where's the washer? Is that the one that I dropped it earlier? Boy, guys, I'm telling you. I am not an assembler. I'll find it. I put a new rug underneath here. It's pretty. I'm so happy. And then I can't assemble anything. I'm going to just do this for now. And I'll fix it. It'll be okay. Just put this on for right now. Yeah, it's definitely meant to have a protected piece in there. I definitely use the wrong screws at times. That's okay. I'll fix it. But we're just going to get it together for this purposes of this video. Oops. It's not long enough. Probably because I should have done this one. This one here. Am I doing it right? This one here. There we go. There we go. All right, there's that. And then there's this part there. Attach that there. Ah! And that's not very long because I probably used the wrong wing nut someplace else. And I need... There we go. All right. Haha! Technically, it's together, except for this part, which is no big deal. All right. Ta-da! So then there's that, and then let me put this up here. I'll get it out of the way, but I'll get it out of the way by putting it up here. Then I got the pieces, but let's catch up with Twitch, with chat for a second. Let me get over here. Yeah, we're on the same boat. Kindness matters. That is for sure. Hazi says, I had to kit up a Hade and had to go to 4 different stores to get the colors I needed, and I'm now seeing the upside to keeping a stash. Totally. Trying to kit up 2 Hades. Sky Fox says the next one I will start, or probably the first one that I got all the floss for, or not. Sophie says, I realized I was missing a color, but found it in some I ordered from AliExpress. So far, it's stitching great. Val said, I tried to kit up projects, and it took going to so many different shops. On the upside, I've relearned the joy of anticipation that comes with waiting for things that I had lost because of all the instant availability and deliveries, right? Yeah, I mean, we're spoiled. I mean, we're flat out spoiled. There's so many reasons. I mean, it's, especially with the cross stitch, there's so many different options. But right now, it's just, yeah, trying to get some stuff. Ari says, some advice I heard, I know the feeling of wanting all the colors, but maybe check first page and make sure you can do first page. And then order the rest of the colors. That way you have the ability to start now, which would help with patience for longer order times. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And I was looking at that for signing of the Constitution. And we'll get to that whole issue in a couple minutes here too. But yeah, do what you can. And thankfully, I have so many projects going that even if I didn't have any more floss, I could easily stitch on so many different things right now. But Aaron says, hi again. Sorry I came in here and then went to order a Q-snap frame and grime guard. Steering wheel cover. Nice. That will work. That will totally work. All right, so now we have an end bar set. This is where I might need you guys' help because I don't know anything about this part. There go my glasses. Ah, these are so pretty. So Christine told me that Dan, the guy that puts these together, that he's trying to train somebody else to kind of hand do all the pieces, but the craftsmanship that is involved. Oh wow, look at that! They got black and red, 1818. I'm gonna, everybody close your eyes. I'm gonna just cut these. They went flying. I'm gonna cut these. Oh, nice. Oh my God. These come, oh, they do come apart. I'm gonna step on these one day. This is ridiculous. I don't know how to do any of this. Alright, I got this and I got this. Alright, I'm gonna cut these two. I'll vacuum later and pick all these up. Close your eyes. Ding. Ding. Oh, those really flew. Ooh. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, man, did hear. I did hear. Actually, you had left the other day, and we were talking about signing of the Constitution. That popped up. So I know what you're going to say. We're going to definitely get to that. Skyfox DMC is having a color dye problem. So, yeah, did you guys have any of you guys gotten any emails from Michelle from Hate? Let's just stop and talk about that for a second. So if you haven't heard, basically, with the new colors that were put out by Heaven and Earth Designs in the last couple of years, what was it, 1 through 30 or whatever, Heaven and Earth Designs had an issue with scanning and identifying a proper color for both 8 and 9 is what the email from Michelle said. Michelle is the one who owns and runs Heaven and Earth Designs. And what happened is that it just basically scanned in and identified the wrong color of DMC for 8 and 9. So it basically would create a slightly different tint to your, it was a kind of like a purplish brown. That's what I would call number 9. I guess it depends on your eyes. But, oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's her software. So it's, you know, it's so subtle. It's the color variations are just so subtle. So it didn't pick up on it, and it misidentified some different colors. And so if you got a pattern that was using DMC 8 or 9, those colors would be slightly off. So she basically found the error, or was pointed out to her, and now she's had to go back and redo for the last 2 or 3 years, 3 years probably, every pattern that she's put out that use those colors, which I can only imagine is hundreds of patterns. Now, if you have those, she is replacing all those charts for you. And I've already received, Honeybee Portrait was actually one of them. And so she sent that to me yesterday. She said, I think she said she's starting with, gotcha. She's starting with the ones that were the most popular, I thought she said, the ones that sold the most, and then she's working her way down. But yeah, the other day we were looking at signing of the Constitution, and there's a ton of number 9 that has that showed up in that. So I haven't started it. Drea just said she'd started, and she changed 9 for 3371. So yeah, it's a hassle. I can't even imagine like the amount of work that Michelle's. I mean, it's probably like an 18-hour a day slog right now for her, because not only did she just have the big sale, so a lot of stuff was going out anyway, but then now you've got so many projects that are having to be redone, and so yeah, let me go back in here. Yeah, it's been all over Facebook. Blah, 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 blah. blah, 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 blah. Main stitcher's gotten 2 replacements so far. Ozzy loves hockey disaster. Michelle is sending out replacement charts for 8 and 9. She said she'd sent a message saying that she couldn't use any of the new colors and that she said only 8 and 9. Yeah. Ari says, I'm not sure what the issue is. Is it putting 09 where it should not be? Yeah, so it's like the new colors, basically, some of the new colors are not showing up the way they should. Like it's like, how many different shades of brown can there really be? And how easy is it for a pattern to mistake this shade of brown for that shade of brown? And so now that there's like all these even newer shades of whatever, it's just easy to make a mistake. So do you guys know if she's just going to remove 0 from 30 from all of her projects, or so yeah, if you stitch 9 where it told you to, it would make the pattern look wrong. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You know, she said that if you've used number 9 and it looks fine to you, then just keep stitching with it. In some patterns, it probably will look just fine. Just in others, it's not going to. So it's more like a light brown or a dark brown. It's more like 9 is kind of, like I said, I look at it and I think of it as a purple brown. So maybe it's a purple brown where it should be like a green brown. I don't know. I mean, yeah, just 8 and 9 at this point. Yeah. So the key with it is I think the take home message is that it's very, I'm surprised that this hasn't happened before with all the colors that DMC has. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's a purpley brown. Good, I did see purpley brown. And 3371 is a dark brown. So the problem is that there's been a lot of upset people that have been directly attacking Michelle. And people are not being understanding and kind about it. I can understand if you've put a lot of work into a project and the color is wrong and there's an issue. Now, if you've done a lot of a cross stitch and you've used the wrong color and you can tell, you know, yeah, tempers are out of control. Tempers are out of control everywhere. I think everybody's stressed. The virus is stressing people out. We don't have distractions like sports and normal TV and being able to go out and do things normally. So everybody is kind of just really short-tempered, and everybody just needs to calm down. This is not. It is a big deal, obviously, if you've stitched a lot on a pattern. But if you stitched a lot on a pattern and you didn't think it looked right, I mean, part of that can be on you too, in my opinion. But because I've stitched things before, and how many of us has stitched a pattern and spent an hour or two stitching and then realized that you stitched the completely wrong color and had to go back and frog the whole thing? That's kind of what I equate this to. Actually, what I really equate this to is a recall, like a car recall. So, you know, everybody wants to buy whatever, you know, Ford whatever, Toyota whatever, and you've gotten the car for a year or two, and then they say, we need to change out the seat belts because we've discovered problems with the seat belts. A few people had some really bad problems with them, so now we need to change them all out. It's kind of what it is. You know, some people are going to be a lot more affected by this than others, but the vast majority of people, you know, aren't going to be that affected. And I think that, you know, to attack somebody who's running a pretty excellent cross-stitching business is kind of ridiculous. Then again, I keep seeing these videos of people who are like being so childish about not wearing masks. I don't know. People are childish and people are selfish. But personally, I support Michelle 100%. Her patterns are amazing. Her company is amazing. She's had a glitch and she is working her butt off to get this thing fixed. So let's cut her some slack and let's, you know, give her time. and give her the support that I think she needs right now in order to get things, you know, set right. And she will get them set right. She will. All right, let me go back up and read chat here since I had my rant. Sophie says 09 has a purpley hue to it, but it's still a dark brown. I guess if you had a big block, it might look weird, but it's not a disaster. Yeah, and surely they should be able to make adjustments. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Ari, I get why people are. I understand why people are short-tempered. I absolutely understand that, but it doesn't excuse taking it out on somebody. You know, it's you have a choice on whether or not to jump on somebody's case. Like, you know, I pulled open this, you know, this is honestly, this is an expensive frame, and I pulled it open. The first thing I noticed was that a piece had broken off. I'll fix it. Big deal. I'll fix it. And so it takes a little wood glue and a little, and a little screw, and this will get fixed. No big deal. I don't care. It'll get fixed. And if it's an issue, then I'll contact Dan, and I'm sure he'll send me the correct part. So it's not a big deal. Sky Fox says it's not the end of the world. It's just frustrating. I get the frustration. I do get the frustration. Ozzy says, I just crossed out 0909 on my charts and wrote in the replacement number. Laugh out loud. I wasn't even expecting another chart. I know, right? She's sending all the new charts out. Ozzy, do you use Pattern Keeper? Because that, I guess, can you change a color number in Pattern Keeper once you get started? Or once it assigns the colors, can you change it? I don't know that. I haven't tried that. Ari says, fully agree, support. Kind of want to go order from her, even with no sales to help support. Maybe not ordering right now would help, even with only doing digital orders. Yeah, so, yeah, I probably would just kind of sit back and just wait until she gets everything caught up, and then go take care of it. Maine says you can edit the legend in Pattern Keeper. Great. Thanks, Needle. And Needlebug says yes, too. Yeah, Needlebug agrees. Everyone is entitled to a mistake, and she owned it and is fixing. Absolutely. I think especially when how many thousands of customers does she have, and have to come out and actually admit that her software made a mistake and she's having to fix it. I mean, that takes guts. You know, I'm sure there have been some sleepless nights, and probably still sleepless nights for her. I wish there was a way that the only way we can help her is by supporting her. And I think right now is just to get people just to lay off, and just to say, you're doing a great job. Everything's cool. We'll be fine. Stitch on something else. It's no big deal. People need to take a chill pill and keep stitching. That's right, Drea. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Hey, Angel. Drea says you can change the color on Pattern Keeper by touching the 3 little dots on the pattern you want to fix. Hey, Ann. What's up? All right, so this looks like the more difficult part of the frame, and I am in full delay on this. It's called changing the subject. Because I've never done a frame, so I don't know how to like put it together. I'm gonna whine. It didn't come with instructions for this part. So this is obviously the part that holds everything, correct? So it goes this way. And it sets in like so. I'm just staring at it because I'm just like, oh. This is where I need to pull up the tutorial. Okay. Okay, guys. Help me out here. So, wait. So, is this right here where this goes? Does it go like that? Hey, Ann. Just got home from work. And you have missed nothing but I've only been streaming for like 10 minutes. I got this stand together in like 10 minutes. It's so easy. Even I could do it. No, it's been like, what, an hour of me trying to get this together. Oh boy. Oh boy. Take your rod apart, start in the center, and place your fabric on the pins, then stretch it out. Oh. Anne says, you're assembling this? I love assembling furniture or Lego. Haha, but this looks a bit complicated. You have to undo those screws. Okay, so I got the screws undone there. And then let me undo the screws on this side. There we go. All right, let's see. Where's... Come here. Oh, I also got a nice, big, huge, a fluorescent green project bag because I needed one. I needed yet another one because all my stuff is crazy. All right, so I assume I'm going to have to kind of fold up a little bit of this. Maybe. You guys are going to be like, you're such an idiot. No, I know, I'm not. I know that's not what you guys would tell me. All right, so let's lay it out here. Let's lay it out. Oh, Anne says I came in when I heard something about taking a chill pill, so it was a heated discussion. We weren't having a heated discussion. We were just talking about the heaven and earth. Oh, yeah, there you go. Ari's telling you about it. I think you lost your fabric before attaching to the stand. No, don't fold it up. You roll it onto the rods. Okay, gotcha. Even on the end, like if it's too long. Or I just need to put them closer. I probably need to watch a tutorial. But I'm using my phone to record all this. That looks really nice from up there. That looks really pretty. Okay. All right. Take it apart. So roll it from up here. Your rod should be the same width of your fabric. Well, that ain't gonna work. I gotta use a smaller piece. Hello, Boba Fett. Boba Fett was like, haha, I knew I'd get in here. Ouch. Alright, let's try this. Alright, so then I put him in there, like that. Ouch. How do you guys do this? I'm going to be such an expert someday. For right now, I'm getting a lesson. I think I need to stretch this out a little bit, right? Needlebug is my tutorial. That's right. Okay. All right. There's that for now. We'll go do this on the other end. Be funny if I had it. It's like, yeah, it is totally like a Chevy Chase kind of thing. If I had it and it was like, and that's how you set up a stand, and then I put it all together and the whole thing falls apart, that would be funny. I don't want to do that, but that would be funny. All right, so There. There. It looks difficult because you've got a complete novice doing this. That's why. If you had Needlebug doing this, she'd have like, she already finished stitching a project by now. This will be a great tutorial though for when I do get other, if and when I get other frames, which I'm pretty sure I will. So I think I'm going to end up finding that this is going to be so much easier. Come here. Come here. Come on. You know you want to go in there. Come on. There. All right. All right. There we go. All right. Well, I didn't do that right. Ish. Wait, how did I put those things on in the first place? Oh, and then this goes on. Okay. Honey, I need help. Well, it's an hour and 10 minutes in, and basically, you see how I put things together, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't it pretty?
It is.
Yeah. And so, no, I don't. I'm just teasing when I say I need help. And so it's just they're laughing because I'm not laughing. I'm laughing. You know me. Screws are flying everywhere, and stuff's happening. So
no, it's good quality.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you know what I do need? This broke off of that.
I got wood glue.
Yeah, wood glue and maybe a tiny screw. Thanks, babe. Thank you. And a guest appearance by the hubby. Thanks, sweetie. All right, here we go. Roll the excess onto the rod. Like that. Score. I don't think I quite did it perfectly. Is it too long? I'll figure it out. I'm only paying attention to Needlebug right now, guys. And then your top and bottom rounds get inserted in the side pieces. Here. Got you. Or so you say. Hubby will fix the RolaFrame. I keep saying RolaFlame too. Come on, Jules. It's easy, they said. Boingo, boingo to you too. There we go. Easy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. How did I roll this right off? Did I roll this right off? Oh, guys. Now, is it a problem because I've rolled onto... Thanks, Purple. Is this a problem that I've rolled over the end piece? Ride of the Yokai Hade. Woo! Constance, they do have longer rods. Not a problem. Okay. All right. This is not going to look. Do I do it here? Here. Does it matter? It really doesn't, because it sure seems like it matters. I mean, I know I'm not doing this right. I know I'm not doing this right. Okay, wait. Let me just do that part. And then just not going to be straight is my problem. So let me do, so yeah, I guess it's important that you're straight when you do these, right? Man, I am going to get roasted on FlossTube for this. I love it. Maybe I'll get a ton of dislikes. Thumbs down. You're crazy. That's not how you do it. All right. All right. Well, I didn't do it straight. All right. Yeah, my fabric is too wide. Okay. All right. Let me pick something even smaller. Are you sure I can't fold the fabric? Like, I mean, I don't see why I can't just like tuck the fabric in. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because I thought I've seen people do that. Not here. Not here. I won't. I'll do it here. Anybody who said that this is easy has not met me. And you should start at the top, right? You should start at the top. Because that is how you roll it. Roll a frame. I want to thank you guys for coming to the stream today. Watching me attempt to put together this absolutely gorgeous thing. The middle will be floppy. For the purposes of just putting this together, let me just do that for now. I'll put that back in this side right here. Just for now. Okay. Okay, that actually looks a lot better. All right, let me do that with this part here. Because it ain't perfect. It takes practice. I think we're getting there, guys. I mean, it's not totally right, but it's getting there. I would say this is not a tutorial. This is for entertainment purposes only. And then I'll go back and finish chat. Not finish. Catch up on chat. Okay. And then fold it there. Ow! Pokey, pokey, pokey. Come on. Not sure why this bottom piece always gives me a hard time. There we go. All right. I guess I could have tucked it in the other direction. I see what you say about it being floppy. It will be floppy. So we're going to roll it this way. I'm going to roll it that way. We're going to lay it in here. This is like a Lincoln log set. It's getting so close. There. This is a Jules is human too. If you watch any of these Twitch streams, you'll see just how human I am all the time. Here's Screw. I'll send a link to Christine at a stitching shop so she can laugh at me. She'd be like, shaking her head at me, the way she always does when I tell her stuff. Yeah, it's a little floppy, but I'll fix it. There we go. There we go. Not quite on there. There we go. Ish. Yeah, you can't get the fabric into the. You can't put the fabric there. Definitely gets in the way. Now, just got to get the screw in a little bit more. Doesn't want to pop through because I think I have fabric in the way. Okay, I see why that's an issue. I should have ordered longer. So I need longer this is what I need. Okay. All right. Understood. Understood. Smaller project. I don't think Dachshund's going to be... Dachshund's too big. I didn't plan ahead properly. Everything I have is too big. Ooh! Reaper? Ha ha! Alright, gang, we got a candidate. I'm gonna redo this with Reaper. This fabric looks like I need to wash it. Thanks, Dinobug. I'm doing good. EJ says, the scroll frames sure are different from the ones I was using 20 years ago. Do not make tight yet. Cade. Hey, Cade. Hey, birds. Now the birds, I'm facing the birds. This will be fun. I need longer rods. I'll order longer rods. No worries. For now, I'm going to put in Reaper, though. I think this will be the way to go about this. Where are you? And honestly, taking it out, putting it in, taking it out is giving me practice. So that's a good thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So, because this is where it's this part that I need to practice on and figuring out how to get it tight and keeping it tight. What am I doing? That's not what I want to do. There we go. There we go. This is kind of fun, I say, an hour and a half into the stream. All right, Boba Fett. There we go. Let's see. All right. Come forth, Reaper. All right. This is gonna be good. All right, we're gonna start at one end, and you know what? Let me start right here. Make sure that I have. So I guess between each one of these little pins, you want to stretch it to maximize your tautness, your tightness of your fabric. That's what it seems to be. It's going to take some getting used to for sure. And I can see where I would put progress. See, again, progress project. I'd put a project on here and I'd leave it on for quite a while. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Well, let me roll it up a little bit. Cool, cool. All right, guys. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. My husband says that my patience level when I'm doing things on stream is so much higher than my patience level. See where I have my big, huge highlighter mistake issue. Oh, I'm not quite doing this right on here. I am doing it for the upper. So even if you can't see it up here, I am doing it for the above. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing it for the above shot. That's coming in. That's looking nice. So it'll probably be this upper camera, the phone camera view that we'll put in that we'll use for the video. I don't know. I might intersperse. Who knows? Maybe this is what gets Reaper done fast. No, I did it again. Hold on. Let me go down to the very bottom. Purple, you going to stream after me, or Needlebug, you guys streaming? Who's streaming after me today? Oh, I don't know how anybody can follow this entertainment. Come on. I have an easier, that's easier than this part for me. I think it's just the way I'm using my hands. Ha ha! Alright. Start over here. Got that there. You guys can't see this here. Sort of. Sort of. Okay. Now we're making some progress. I think for people who are worried about hoops damaging their fabric, I would think that they'll probably be really worried about the pokes that are being made in their project from this thing. But you're not, it's on your border. You should be fine. It's like I know what I'm doing. All right. Ish. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take some getting used to, because I'm so used to getting my fabric like ridiculously tight. And I know I'm going to be frustrated at first because I'm not going to have this perfectly tight the way I want it to be. So I'm just going to have to keep working with it. My goodness. I think I've never used my fingers before. What am I doing? There we go. All right. Oh, score! All right. Should I do it this way or do it this way? Because does it matter? Oh, it probably does matter. If I do it this way, then it comes out on top. I always want to come out on top. And then you just roll it down to the area that you want to stitch. I'm going to start by putting that there. Or do I need to put that there? I guess it doesn't matter. It's the size I want to go. So I can do this, and then I can stretch it into there. It's so easy. All right, so this. Ouch. There. Dang it. See, that's not tight enough. Oh, that's what you were saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ozzy. Reaper has come a long way. No, Ari. I'm not. I'm going to be stitching for a while. I'm going to be working on this for a while. I'm just setting up the thing for now. Is this setting up the thing for later? So this is what you're saying. Like, don't tighten it. Oh, put it all in. Put it all in first, and then we can tighten it. Okay, I get you. Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't put the cross stitch before the whatever. Oh, I should have done this first. Here, let me put this. Come here. Okay, then I tighten it as tight as I want to make it for now. Oh, I see. Okay, so I see. Okay, hold on. Let me start putting the wing nuts in. And yeah, I see what you're saying there, bug. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Ah, come here. Wing nut here, wing nut there. We'll turn this into a Broadway musical. I could start a channel just trying to assemble furniture, and probably would do really well because everybody would be able to be entertained by that. Okay, so this is where we tighten things up. All right, so as tight as I can get it, which I'm going to go ahead and tighten this part down here. Ish. And that's why I have, where's that tightener? The tightener. Nice. So you don't hurt your hands. Can you guys see that? Nice. All right. So yeah, because it's still not nearly tight enough for what I want it to be. I'm really going to have to work on this. Loosen this, loosen this. Tighten this, tighten this. Pull on this, tighten this. Tighten this. All four cross stitch. All four cross stitch. I want to go tighter. Why can't I make it work? Because I can't do it this way. But I can do it that way. Alright. Steven, you stay right there. I got you. I got you now. I have you now. Okay, okay, I see. It's not tight enough around the side, but this is too close to not want to do it. Not want to get it done. Grab that part right there. It wouldn't matter if it was 14, but it kind of matters a little bit because it's 18. So yeah, just not quite tight enough, but that's this way. It's this way, not that way. Oh, but right, can I get those little thingies that pull the fabric to tighten it? But I can do that later. Now, for the piece de resistance, what you've all been coming here to see, the final assembly of the RolaFrame. Wait, you guys gotta be able to see what I'm doing, right? Alright, so how do I do this so y'all can see it? So I'm going to do it here. Can I see it up there? See it up here. I'm going to lean it forward a little bit. Then I'm going to break my computer. Then I'm going to adjust this just a smidge. Maybe. And can I get this out of the way? Camera's still on? Camera's still on. You guys are still on? You're still on. Why is this in the way? This is not even hooked up to anything. Come here. Come here. What's it hooked on? Come here. Oh, I see. Come here. Come here. You are in the way. And you are loose again. You're so difficult. Light. Alright. That was probably something important. Alright. Alright, here we go. So this. Did I do it wrong? Doesn't fit in the thingies. Oh! But still, does it just fit in there? Is it supposed to fit both those ways? I gotta undo this. Alright, I'm gonna bring this way in. Way in. Actually, I could just do this. And figure out. Alright. Need help. Where'd Needlebug go? Needlebug, wait. Where's the picture of the completed project? Doesn't show how it fits in there. Wait, what did I just do with those? I just dropped them. What did I do with this screw? This. Floss. This. Guys. Guys. What did I do with Seriously. Do I have it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, so if I do this here, ish. But these frames here don't fit in this. Is it both? Oh, it sits. Oh. Well, that worked out really well. Okay. Alright, now I just got to do this by feel. Top or the bottom, stay unattached so you can flip your work. Oh, needle bug. Alright, here we go. Alright, okay, glasses. I dropped them. I probably ran over them. Alright, we just won't worry about that for now. But, wow, this will be really nice when I can see what I'm doing. And when I get these stretched. But yeah, if I get the little stretchy things to hold this, I think it would make it easier. I'm thinking. Definitely at this point, I want to get longer these roller bars. So yeah, I can lift it out, flip it over. Do it up here, flip it over. I think it's easier here. It's definitely gonna, and I gotta tighten everything up. Everything's really super loose right now. But this is good. This is the basic assembly. And it looks great. I like it. I just gotta practice with it. Let me get it up and out of the way. Yeah, I definitely need to tighten it up a lot. Alrighty, so you know, if any of you guys want your RolaFrames, you know, RolaFrame frames put together, clearly I'm an expert, and be happy to help. You know, and I see where there's different depending upon. So yeah, so there's so many different ways to adjust this, which is really great. I can move this to here, which would allow me to put the base under me further. The height adjustment, the width adjustment. Yeah, the biggest thing is I need longer roller bars. The smaller projects would be just fine, but the bigger projects are going to need bigger roller bars. Experimentation. Experimentation. Okay. That's awesome. Now I gotta show you guys. What I got. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? There's one. There's two. I'm gonna talk to birds. Put that over there. All right. Let me put this over here for now. Find my mouse. I'm so far behind on chat. And go way back up. Different slots dictate your exposed area. Yep. Don't put the cross stitch before the frame. Cool. Ari's working on the closet. You work on that closet, Ari. Okay, needle bug got me good. EJ says the reason why I moved the Q snaps was because I could get the projects tighter. That's how I feel about hoops. Needlebug says I may need some side stretches to get it tight across the middle. Yep, I'll get those. Kate says, oh, thanks for enabling me to start on another whip. I started a Hade. First time on 25 count. I'm going 2/1 tent and I'm in love. Oh, that's fantastic. That's awesome. I came in to cross stitch the musical, the scroll frame song. You did, Stephanie. Let's see here. Val says, good luck with that project, the closet project. The seasonal change over of clothes is my absolute most hated household chore. The family and dogs usually hide when they find out I'm going to be doing it. I'll bet you. Cade using diagonals got 2,000 stitches in on Friday. Holy cow, dude. That's amazing. Skyfox, doing my first hate on 25 count for the first time. That's awesome. Awesome. Ozzy says side tensioners will fix it. Absolutely. Ari's doing 25 count too, but doing 1/1 full cross stitch. So many different ways you can do stuff. It's awesome. Got too many wires here. Ari says, so close to completing my first half page. Yay! Ozzy, been working on Highland Promise Outlander for 6 months. 20% done. That's awesome. Thank you, Needlebug. Thank you, thank you. I think I got it too. I just got to adjust things and figure it out. Skyfox is doing Story Keep White 9 Tail Fox on your 3rd week at 20%. Dang. Ari says, I've been working on my Hade since August and I only have 5% done, but I move slow. Slow but steady wins the race. Skyfox, thank goodness I got a small project. Ozzy says, mine is 260,000 stitches. The bottom rods stay unattached so you can flip your work. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Tighten it first, then put it on the frame. Gotcha, Drea. Skyfox is thinking that Hade you just bought would take you about 3 years, at least. Thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Drea. Thanks, Needlebug. Thanks, Maine. EJ. Ari says, mine will take a decade if it takes better part of a year for half of a full page. All right, must pick up the pace. I gotcha. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Kate. How much was the frame at a stitching shop? I didn't look at my receipt for it because I got to show you guys the projects that I bought. I want to say I would budget anywhere from, depending upon the rods that you need, anywhere from about, for all the pieces, at least 180. 180 to 250, I think, would be a rough guide for how much it would be. I'm going to have different size. Yeah, the scroll bars, I just didn't plan ahead. I guess I kind of didn't really understand truly how frames are put together. So while this will work fine for Reaper and a couple of my small projects, I need to get larger scroll rods. So I might spend another, $30 on those. We'll see. Anne says, I finished my big cross-stitching project last week, started a new one right after that. So proud of myself. I finished a project. Been working on it for 6 years. Great job, dude. That's great job. That's right, Val. Needlebug is a great teacher. If you guys don't know, Needlebug has her own FlossTube channel, and she also has a Twitch channel. So you guys should absolutely 100% follow her and watch her. And Kate says, my stitching was on a new hoop. Haven't used one since I was 12. It was great. Yeah, you think I've converted you back to hoops. That's funny. Oh, your son called from New York. I hope your son's doing well. Purple. Purple. Oh. Kate says, I think I'm a diagonal failure. I start good, but then spin off to finish a thread. I wish I had your discipline. Anne says, I would actually love to see your guys' whips. Too bad we can't send pictures in this chat. I need to get something figured out for that. Skyfox is posting progress pics on Instagram. What's the widest scroll you can use on your frame? Did it come with parts list? I know that there's at least a 24-inch. I'll have to look it up. I can't really pull my phone out and do that right now. Oh, you have a Facebook group, Twitch Stitchers. Nice. How come nobody told me? Because I'm not usually on Facebook. You guys know that. Cool. That's awesome. I'll have to join though. Oh. Okay. All right. So now I got to show you guys what I got. I can't believe I did this, but I was walking around. So I go in the stitching shop yesterday, and I go in with my mask, but I didn't realize that they don't want you to touch anything in the store because there's no way that they can like disinfect everything. They also don't want to have to disinfect everything, and they want to protect everybody as much as they can. And I appreciated that. So while they were putting together, I asked for some floss. I was able to get some floss, not all my floss, because they're waiting on a floss order to come in, but I got some of my floss. So I was walking around looking at projects, and I ended up getting a couple more, which was ridiculous because I don't need them, but I had to get them. You guys are going to be so... I have never gotten in my life, I'm going to show it on the big screen, never gotten in my life a Mill Hill kit, but I got this Mill Hill kit. Love me, love my dog. So I'm going to have to do beads, kids, at some point. You guys just saw how to do it. Assembly. But anyway, so I want to do this and put it up at work. I also got the dogs smile with their tails. Got that one. And then I got a third one. There's a third one in the little kit. But gosh darn it, if I couldn't find it, let me pull it up here. I know it's got to be in here. It should be in here. I didn't put everything in here, but here's Rainy Waterloo. I thought I saw the page. Maybe I didn't. It might be downstairs. I'll show them all to you guys come. Yeah, I'll show you guys all of them when I do my Thursday video. But it's another one with like a dog and a cat, I think. Something about friends. But yeah, I had to get them. They're so cute. They don't look like they would be that big of a deal. They don't look like they would take that long to stitch, and they're really pretty. It's just the bead part that will be hysterical. The project bags that I use are some of the more expensive ones, but I just love them. They're See My Stuff. You can buy them on Amazon, but unfortunately, it's most of the time you buy. This is the gigantic one. Here, most of the time when you're buying them, it's a set, which I hate because I don't like buying different size things. Now I have these. But obviously these rip apart a little bit. Bailey got a hold. Whoops. Where is it? Bailey got a hold of it there. I gotta put all this docs and stuff in another bag. But the See My Stuff bags are pretty strong. But that's what I use for all my other stuff. Hey Matilda, what is up? Hey Ruth. Garan tote bags. Kate says Garan tote bags. Mesh pouches from a Container Store. Yeah, any kind of crafty, pouch type things will work just fine. I like my See My Stuff bags because they're pretty durable and they're waterproof, which in my house things have to be waterproof. But I feel pretty proud of myself. I need stretchies though. I'll have to order some stretchies. And I'll probably have to order stretchies before I can really start to work on that project because I think it'll annoy me otherwise. Gary from Sunshine Stitchers. Oh, Maine started pandemic. You started pandemic? Nice. That's a free project from, is it Long Dog Samplers? Is that the free pattern? Gotcha. Long dog samplers. Oh, nice, purple. Your floss and fabric will come tomorrow. That is fantastic. Might try making one? Go for it. You have to dye fabric? Ooh. Man, you dyed the fabric you were going to use for Constitution? Seriously? Pandemic is no longer available? Oh. It was a 1-week free pattern never to be offered again, from what you understand. You can now buy Pandemic on her website. 22 pounds in... Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I wish I had my phone down here. My phone's up here. Actually, I can bring my phone down because 2 hours of recording. I'm surprised it's still recorded. Hey, wait a second. It probably recorded in like 5 gazillion different. Surprised my phone's not burning up. All right, hold on. So, what was I gonna do? Anne says, I've been looking into long dog sampler patterns. Not sure if I'm gonna like stitching it. I love the result, but I really just love the full coverage project. Pandemic is huge. A lot of people doing Pandemic. So the stretchies. What do I look at? Fabric stretchers? Then I found a litter, like a first aid litter. How do I find embroidery? Embroidery stretchers. Oh, some new pens. Are those fine tip? Water erasable marking pens. Oh, some new marking pens. Actually, that's a heck of a deal if they work really well. So, there are these pens from Leonis. 10 bucks, $8, you get 5. 5 for $10. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yep. Huh. They're like the other pens that I use. That would be a really good deal. Sophie says, if I export my work on Pattern Keeper from my phone and then download it onto my Kindle, will it come up with the completed stitches blocked out? Yes. And Ozzy agrees, yes. Side tensioners. Though I've been known to use sheet elastics with clips on the ends. Ozzy, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, what did you say those were? Side tensioners. Wow. When I go to type, it comes out all weird. Side tensioners for hoops. And the first thing that pops up is a car. That's the first thing that pops up is a car. Come on, Jules. For fabric. And then I get a hammock. And then I get all the hammock stuff. Bed bands. Bed bands? How about bed bands? Mitten clips. You can find them on Etsy. Okay, what if I just Google side tensioners for crowd stitch? Nice, that popped right up. There we are. Oh, you're so right. Etsy is so good. They look like bungee cords. Oh, wow, that's cute. I'm just looking at all the different ones that are here. So there's like those. Those are pretty. You could buy different kinds, different fabric. Although I think I like the idea of more tensioners, like those. Ah. Come on, Jules. There we go. Those look good. Could probably use kids' mitten clips too. Sure. Bed bands, that's what I was talking about. Bed bands just sounds wrong. Yeah, right? Okay. That's kind of what they are. I think I'm going to get these. So it's from Mirk Resticom. What store is this? Where are these guys from? I've never heard of them. Of course I haven't heard of them. Russian. Ooh, look at those patterns. I need to add this store to my list. 12,000 sales. Now, if I order them, are they coming from Russia? So is it going to take a while? All right, hold on. Oh, I can get colors, density options. I'm going to say tight because you like tight. What color? I'm going to do orange because I think orange ones, I won't lose orange ones. Ooh, those look like... I did enable you. You're converted. You got the Easy Guide needles for the 25 count. Cool. Okay. These look like they're just way too long, though. Tensioner straps for scroll rod sidebars. Fully adjustable tension straps. That's what. You think I would learn how to do this? That's what those look like. Or that's what those look like. Better quality. See if I can get this fixed. Maybe I just put it down here for now. Sorry, guys. If I put it on my drink, put you guys on my drink, and then you fall off into my drink. You might fall off into my drink. Let's do this. Put you on the permanent holder thing. Oh. 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 Hold on. Why didn't you buy stands that allow hoops? Because I really liked the look of this project thing. I really like the look of the... It's not going to work. I mean, it's going to work. It's just, I got to figure it out. I like the adjustability of this particular hoop of this stand. The versatility of it, how easy it was to flip it over. I could have totally put in the, done a hoop stand, but it just, I haven't found a hoop stand that allows for the kind of versatility that this thing did. I liked how it was easy to flip over, so you could work on the back if you needed to. So that's why I kind of didn't do that. Oh, cool. Purple's going to get set up to stream. That's good. That's good, purple. That's good. But that's why I just kind of, and honestly, it was like, how do I say this? I want to try something new too. Like, I'm stuck in sort of how I stitch. I'm comfortable with how I stitch. But like I've seen with Pattern Keeper, I tried something new and it works better for me. And I really like it. So I'm trying to do new things so that I can pass maybe some of that along to you guys. But I hope that just in showing you guys some different options and some different things that, stuff that you might want to try. And you guys are always recommending things to me too. So did I look at the Nerd stands? I did not. What are Nerd stands? I like the name of that. Nerd stands. I really need my glasses. Hold on. Oh man, I was close to rolling over them as I hit everything. All right. Ah, there we go. Should I try one of these? Those are the ones that they sit under your leg. There's so many beautiful things that people make by hand. Do I have to use the wood frame that it comes with? Although I gotta say that wood frame looks pretty dang awesome. Oh, hey guys, there's a sale right now. Hold on, wait, let me buy mine first. Hold on, I'm not gonna tell you where. Oh, you got it. Ooh, shipping is expensive. Ooh, it comes from Turkey. Do I have to buy it from Turkey? Because it's expensive coming from Turkey. Do I have to buy it from Turkey? Hey, Angel, I can't get nudge stands to deliver to Singapore. That's why I have to pass. Gotcha. On Etsy. Their hoops are awesome. I just might have a whole thing set up. If and when we move, I want to get a whole craft room set up. The whole big thing. I can order that on Amazon. Well, that would be really easy. I'm as much as I hate to order everything on Amazon, I'm still supporting the hoops. You can order on them. Oh, there it is. It's still just as expensive. It just probably comes faster. It would be pretty cool to start doing two-handed stitching all the time. Yeah, it's about the same price as if you order from our Etsy store and then pay shipping versus ordering it on Amazon. God, they're pretty. So pretty. Wait, let me go back. Let me pull this up. Now I'm just looking at stands. So this is what I'm looking at on Etsy. That's really pretty. Yeah, exactly, Ari. Amazon need more money for their billions versus Etsy shop. Yeah, I know. Let me do it. She's got 14,400 sales and she's 5 out of 5. I know, it is something to chirp about, birds. Uh-oh. Are you guys out there buying them? What are you doing, birds? There's only one left. There were 5 when I started looking at it, and then it's like, oh, now there's only 2. Now there's only 1. Sorry, guys. But I will support my friends in Turkey. Okay, so I bought a hoop stand. So we're gonna try all kinds of crazy stands nowadays. We're gonna go nuts. Some of your friends have them and love them. Look at the premium lap stand. You are enabling me left and right. All right, cool. I'm gonna give it a try and see. Let me give it a try and see. Let me pull this down a little bit. It's crazy. Give you a review after a couple of weeks. Oh, absolutely. I'll probably be talking about it every week on this thing fell down again. I'll probably be talking about it. Why? I've got to figure out why this cannot hold this up. It loosens on its own. Oh boy, let's get over here. Yeah. So I'll definitely have all that, and I'm gonna take like all my stuff off of the board and go back to the old-fashioned way of just kind of taping them up on the wall, because we don't want to put more holes into the walls, because we are gonna probably be moving at some point in the next year or so. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes, but I'll just go back and I'll hopefully hide the tape somewhat, but I'll hopefully have a better setup. I'll have a better setup for all the streaming and everything when I do that. This is, oh, cool. And I'm literally just turned around, and so I was facing this corner, and now I'm turned around so I'm facing the room. So actually kind of like it more. It's a little bit more open for my style. So I hope I get a lot of stitching done in here. I was stitching downstairs, but now I'm totally distracted. I started playing this new video game, and oh my gosh, I think we played it 8 hours yesterday. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, all right, Angel. Happy sleep. Sleep well. We will see you later. You take care. Yeah, you stay safe too. Sky Fox, I want to try the Elan stand by Artisan Designs. Okay, let me look at that. Where's my glasses? Here we go. Holy cow. I got distracted. Oh, there's fights downstairs. Check out this massive embroidery stand right here. That's huge. I mean, that's something I need, but 55-inch. I want to see fabric on it. Put some fabric on it. Oh, they're using small pieces of fabric. No, no, no. Put big pieces of fabric on it so I can see it. Holy cow. That's fancy. Who made this? Embroidered tree. Embroidered tree. Look, show you this one. Looks like they fancy up the wood. Can you guys see it from here, or do I need to show it? Where are you? You see that? That's fancy. Supersized hate stand. Yep. Yes, it is. I like the ones that have the lights. Like that. Although you can set that up easily enough with any floor light. Don't want to carry that up the stairs. It looks heavy. Yeah, it does. So many different options nowadays. You know, I think that there's a lap stand with PVC pipe, so it's like a Q-snap, but you can make these totally yourself. These Q-snap with the proper size PVC pipes. There's designs out there. You just got to Google it. I said hubby kind of put them together, but I just, you know, if I used the bed band things, the tensioners, it would have been just fine. Oh, there it is. Needleworkstandsandframes.com. Oh, that's a good site to know. I think I should put that on my... That's beautiful. That's an Elan stand. It's really pretty. Sort of a slightly out of focus picture of somebody using one. And the dog over here is kind of a demon dog, so he approves. I really do need to get into two-hand stitching. I really do. Awesome. Yeah, purple. It really is faster in some ways. It's faster the way that, like, Pattern Keeper is faster than using physical charts, I think. Constance would like to try the Mark II stand from Hearthside Craftworks. Isn't that the one that's from Canada that's like $300-400 or something? Oh, I think I just cramped my neck. Oh, I was doing so well. There it is. Oh yeah, I've seen these too. Here we go. Those are pretty. Those are pretty. $350 Canadian. That's got to be like what, 400 American dollars? Yeah. Oh, here's a Pinterest picture. Holy cow! Somebody have 2 projects on their Hearthside. Look at that. I've got the magnifier with the light. They're doing Ye Olde Chocolate Shop. But they've got 2 different projects. I don't know if you can see well enough, but that one and that one. on their... I gotcha, Ozzy. If you're doing a lot of the really big heights, that might be the way to go. There's a 8-year-old Mark II floor stand review. And some interesting, I should do like a whole big article about frames, even though I'm not like a frame person. Just present all the different places you can get frames from. Wow, look at this lady's. Let me show you this lady's setup for her Mark II. Oh, she's doing some gorgeous stuff too. That's pretty cool. That's some serious cross stitching. It's a really in-depth review. Nice. I go the other way. 350 Canadian would be just over 250 American. Seriously? Oh, that's right. Canadian. Oh, okay. I forget. I forget. Alma. Oh, let me move this back so I can see what I'm doing here. Ozzy says, I just got a quantum scroll frame from Omnic. I'm going to try and use it with my Lowry and large frame adapter, but with the size of the Hayes, I might need to get a Monstrix stand. I think, can you guys even hear me very well? I think my microphone is way up there now. Let me get untangled here. Sound is good? Okay, cool. I wouldn't think it would be good. Okay, good. Needlebug says, I can never get the quantum to work on my Lowry, even with the adapter. Purple says, I like the stand from Needle Necessities that Teresa Little Stitcher demoed on one of her videos. Needlebug also says, there's also Dubco stands, very nice, but very expensive. Okay, hold on. Glasses. Needle Necessities. Oh, wait, Needle Necessities. Where is it? Stand. Floor stand. Okay. Totally on the wrong one. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Is it the Necessaire floor stand by Needle Needs?
The frames that you tend to...
Wow, that thing is monstrous. Let me show you. And she's like 8 feet tall. No, I'm just kidding. And so, come on. Come on. It's a big stand. Cool. And then I was going to look at, was that the one that you guys said? Dubco stands. Dubco factory. Pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, 300. They're $331 right now. Man, there's so many options. So many options. Stephanie says, I have a Dubco stand and love it, but I live in Europe, so most likely less money here because less shipping. Yeah. Hey, Winian. Question from Sophie. Is there a way to finish from the front wording on a Haid 1x1 25 count? Needlebug says, yeah, there is. Check my videos. You have several. I have several on that. Yep. Check her channel. Check her channel. Awesome. Purple, you ready to stream? I need a nap and lunch. I'm going to start editing this ridiculous video. It is pretty ridiculous. It's going to be really ridiculous. Let me see what it did to my phone. Because it probably filled my phone up. I was really shocked that it was still working. Let me look here. Yeah, it divided up into 30-minute chunks. Got it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 30-minute chunks. So there's a little Ollie that's staying with us right now. He hates me. He tries to bite me every time I come near him, but he loves my husband. He loves him, and so last night my husband put him up on his when he was working on the computer. Isn't that cute? He's just resting his head on his hand. He's just so happy. That's what my husband does to dogs and to me. Thanks, Needlebug. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate it very much. Oh, you're set? Cool. Whenever you want to go ahead and get started streaming, and then I'll come over and host you. We'll just transfer, folks. Guys, if you're new to the stream or you haven't been here before when we have done the switcheroo, cool, great. To be Purple, whose name is Sharon. She is going to start streaming now and to continue more talk about cross stitch. And so if you guys want to continue the cross stitch stuff, it's okay, Winian. I know you always show up towards the end. It's okay. It's totally fine. We're going to switch over to Sharon. Thank you, Maine. Thanks to all you guys. But I'm going to host her in a second. You don't have to do anything if you follow to be Purple. She's setting up streaming right now. She's getting ready to go on like right now, and you can transfer over to her, or like I said, you can stay in my chat and transfer over because I will host her, and we'll just keep the cross stitch goodness going. Thank you, Val. Yes, entertainment value was, I think, pretty high today, and hopefully I'll get my behind in gear and get a nice video up on just how not easy it is sometimes to do it. Yeah, you guys got to totally check out YouTube. All of us have YouTube channels, and let me pull up my Twitch here. As soon as my phone tells me. Updates and tells me. Oh, I might take a nap though. I'm telling you, that was a very, that was an incredibly stressful project to do. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. You stay safe as well. Yeah, everybody, stay safe. Wear your masks. It's really not that big of a deal. I think it's funny because you see the people who are like, you know, they go into a store and they refuse to wear a mask. And I'm like, you know, there used to be a point where all the stores would put signs on that said, no shoes, no shirt, no service. And that was because people would walk in without shoes or shirts. And it just wasn't, you know, it's not sanitary. It's not, you know, all these different things. Oh gosh, Deborah, you gonna go bathe the dogs? Good luck with that. But be good. Be nice to each other. Oh, I see she's streaming. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream. Go over and host her. I will see you all soon. I'll see you on the video. Hopefully, I'll get a video out on this really soon. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Be safe.
So welcome, and anybody who's new to the stream, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see and interact with us. Talk to us. We talk about all kinds of stuff, mostly fishing, but sometimes life and other things. Every so often I have a